Third, I try to develop a relationship. F naught equals 1 divided by 2 pi root L. Say, like the expression for inductive reactance or applied voltage is always called the RMS value of 0.01 microfarad are connected in series. Hello students, this is SD Sir from the Temple of Excellence, Vidyashram Pre-University College. Quite interestingly, from today, we start our sessions on the problems, the most awaited discussions. The last part of your question paper, question number 33 to question number 37, 5 problems are given, out of which you will have to answer 3. And at least 3 of them will be very direct, very simple, so that the students does not face any difficulty while solving. Most of the time, this is the section of the paper which you people find hard. But understand, if the conceptual depth is very good, if you are familiar using your log tables, familiar with expressions, then arriving at the solution becomes very, very simple. So in my today's class, I will start solving problems on the chapter Alternating Current. And question number 35 in the question paper, Karnataka PU Board. Most of the times, I can say 95% of the times, the problems appear from the chapter Alternating Current. So we now start discussing the problems. As I have already told students, solving any problem can be successful when first we collect the complete data, complete information that is given in the problem. Skeletal bisection ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ಡೇಟಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Once the data is analyzed, next I have to look for what has to be calculated. ಅದನ್ನ unknowns ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So on one hand, you know what is given. The other hand, you know the unknowns. Third, I try to develop a relationship between the knowns and the unknowns. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವ ಡೇಟಾಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವ ಪರಮಿತಿನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Then simplify and get the answer. And note that your question paper very clearly says any problem solved without writing the relevant formula does not carry any marks. Formula bardu substitute ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. If you directly simplify without writing the formula, it will not carry marks. Please to understand. So we start solving the first problem. Take a book, pencil, note down the important assertions, important informations whenever we solve. The first one, the problem says there is an alternating EMF of 220 volts. Alternating EMF ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 220 volts ಆಗಿದೆ. Please to understand point number 1. The given EMF, given voltage, applied EMF or applied voltage is always called the RMS value. So please to understand, whatever EMF is given in the question, that is taken as VRMS. Almost all through the problems in alternating current, I use this concept. Whatever EMF is given to solve, it is taken as the RMS value. So alternating EMF of 220 volts, frequency 50 hertz, is applied to a circuit. EMF 220 volts, frequency 50 hertz is applied to a circuit having resistance of 200 ohms, inductance of 4 Henry, and a capacitance of 2 microfarad. Resistance in the circuit is 200 ohms. Inductance is 4 Henries. Capacitance is 2 microfarad. I have to calculate. So ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಏನು ಡೇಟಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. Now, what is the unknown? What is that I have to calculate? The impedance of the circuit and maximum current in the circuit. Impedance and maximum current in the circuit. Keep a point in mind. The entire chapter, alternating current, problems can be solved keeping a few expressions in mind, like the expression for inductive reactance, capacitive reactance, IRMS value for current, impedance. Then you have resonant frequency, quality factor. So if you are thorough with these expressions, you can simply analyze the question. Now, we will collect the data that is given in the question. Very important part, as I told. So first, VRMS value. So VRMS is 220 volt and the applied frequency is 50 hertz. Neatag barkoli, underline ಮಾಡಿ. Applied EMF, VRMS value 220 volt. Applied frequency 50 hertz. Now resistance is given. So resistance R is 100 ohms. Inductance is given. Inductance na yav symbol alle represent martivi? L is directly 4 Henry and capacitance is 2 microfarad. So be very careful while substituting. Capacitance is in terms of micro, 10 power minus 6. I have to calculate the impedance. Impedance is represented by the symbol Z. And maximum current. So maximum current is I max. So two factors have to be calculated. One is impedance, which is Z. The other one is maximum current. Now going to the solution part. As I told, now I know the data that is given. I know what has to be calculated. So I will start relating them, the knowns and the unknowns, through a relation. How do I calculate impedance given resistance, inductance, capacitance? Very good. We know the classical expression for impedance, which is R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Please do keep this expression in mind. In this chapter, expression for impedance is a coagulative expression, very important. So Z equals R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Now on substituting, this is root of R square plus, now what is XL? Again I told, you should always remember this. XL is inductive reactance, which is 2 pi FL. So this is 2 pi FL minus XC, capacitive reactance, 1 by 2 pi FC. This is omega L. This is 1 by omega C. So XC is 1 by 2 pi FC whole square and the root of that. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಸಿಟಿ first calculate XL separately, then calculate XC separately so that your simplification becomes easy. Here I will do it as a whole, but for your simplicity XL na separate ಆಗಿ substitute ಮಾಡಿ, XC na separate ಆಗಿ substitute ಮಾಡಿ, so that simplification becomes easy. So on simplification, Z equals, now how much is the resistance? R is, if you look here, 200 ohms. See, that is why collecting the data becomes very important. It is 200 ohms. So this is 200 plus 2 pi 50 into L is 4 minus 1 by 2 pi into 50 into C is 2 microfarad. Micro 10 power minus 6 alide. So 2 into 10 power minus 6 and a whole square here and root of that. And when you substitute and simplify, this turns out to be 390 ohms. So the impedance of the circuit is 390 ohms. Please take your calculators, do the substitution and arrive at the result. It has to be 390 ohms. So the first part of the calculation is done. I have to calculate the maximum current in the circuit. How do I calculate the maximum current? Do I know any relationship? See, we have defined IRMS as I0 by root 2. So the maximum current is the peak value, I0. So I0 is IRMS into root 2. So need to know these relations. Without these relations, then solving problems become difficult. Maximum value of current ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. I know IRMS is I0 by root 2. So I0 is IRMS into root 2, which means now I have to calculate IRMS. How do I calculate current? Ohm's law, V by R. So here it is nothing but VRMS divided by, now R is nothing but impedance. Nenpitkolli. By Ohm's law, I is V divided by R. This is alternating current. So VRMS by Z. VRMS is given to be 220. Z is 390. So when we substitute here, it is 0.56 amperes. ನೋಡಿ, ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳು ಬರೆಯೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಬರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ then 1 mark is surely deducted. Don't go for that. So finally now I0 is IRMS into root 2, 0.56 into root 2, 1.41. So into 1.41, the answer turns out to be 0.79 ampere. So knowing a few relations, few formulas, very easily I could have solved, or I have solved, the first problem. The next one, very important. This is from April 2002 paper. Quite interesting also. Now the problem says a source of alternating EMF. ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿಂಗ್ EMF. ಸೊ VRMS ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನಾತೀರ್ಥವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ 50 hertz is connected in series with a resistance of 200 ohms, inductance of 100 millihenries, capacitance of 30 microfarad. ಒಂದು ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ನ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 200 ohms, inductance of 100 millihenry, capacitance of 30 microfarad ಗೆ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Does the current lead or lag the EMF? I don't know the EMF value, but still I have to calculate, will current lead the EMF or lag the EMF, and by what angle this is happening, phase angle between current and voltage. So my primary thought is to calculate whether current is leading the EMF voltage or voltage leads current. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಡೇಟಾ where the frequency is 50 hertz, resistance is 200 ohm, inductance is 100 millihenry, or which is 0.1 Henry, and capacitance is 30 microfarad. Now by hook or crook, I have to ascertain, analyze ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಲೀಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಲೀಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ. ಹೇಗಿದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಣ? ಅದಕ್ಕೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, I will first calculate XL and XC, inductive reactance and capacitive reactance. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, if inductive reactance is greater than capacitive reactance, Voltage should lead current. In an inductive circuit, voltage leads current by 90 degrees. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ if capacitive reactance is greater than inductive reactance, current should lead voltage by 90 degrees. So I've got a way to find out which quantity leads or which quantity lags. So now, first I'll calculate XL, 2 pi FL, 2 into 3.14 into 50 into 0.1. So this is 2 into 3.14 into 50 into 0.1, which is giving me 31.4 ohms. So XL, inductive reactance, is 31.4 ohms. B, XC, which is 1 by 2 pi FC, 1 by 2 into 3.14 into 50 into C. So the value of C is 30 microfarad, 30 into 10 power minus 6. So this turns out to be nearly 106 ohms. So XC. So ನೀವು ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ XC is greater than XL. Capacitive reactance greater than inductive reactance. Therefore, current leads voltage or EMF, because capacitive reactance is greater than inductive reactance. Capacitive AC circuit alli current leads voltage. But the problem is not complete. They have asked by what angle it leads. So I told phase angle, angle between current and voltage. So we know tan phi is XC minus XL by R. ಇದೇನಪ್ಪ ಥಿಯರಿಲಿ XL minus XC by R ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Here XC is greater than XL. So tan phi is XC minus XL by R. So tan phi is 106 minus 31 divided by R is 200. So tan phi equals 106 minus 31 divided by 200, which is 0.375, or phi equals tan inverse 0.375. Now you have to be familiar using your logbook. First PUC, the very first classes of the lab, you would have been taught, you are taught projectile motions alla calculations are done with log. So here phi turns out to be 20 degrees 29 minutes. So the angle through which current is leading voltage is 20 degrees, 29 minutes. Nodi, simple calculations. If you are bit exposed to the formulas, little bit of concepts, very easily you can solve. Next one. Again a simple one, but such problems are repeated in the exam. Idukkondu star mark hakoli. A circuit contains an inductance of 10 millihenry. Inductance of 10 millihenry. Capacitor of 1 microfarad and a resistor of 20 ohms. One inductor ide 10 millihenry inductor. Capacitor 1 microfarad capacitor. Resistor 20 ohms connected in series with 220 volt 50 hertz AC supply. Calculate the resonant frequency and the current in the circuit at resonance. Clinical word to solve this problem. Resonant frequency and current in the circuit at resonance. The data says applied voltage is 220 volts. Naturally, as we have taken VRMS is 220 volts. Frequency is 50 hertz. So the applied voltage VRMS is 220 volts. Frequency is 50 hertz. Inductance 10 milliamps andre 0.01 Henry. Capacitance 1 microfarad. 1 into 10 power minus 6 farad. Resistance is 20 ohms. Nodi, it is very easy once you collect the data. Calculate the resonant frequency. How do you represent resonant frequency? F0. And current in the circuit. Idin nenpitkolli. Current in the circuit andre, it is the RMS value of the current. Maximum value of current kelilla. Simply current in the circuit andidare, which is RMS value of current. With all this data, can I get an expression for resonant frequency? Yes, boss. Simple and direct. So first, resonant frequency F0 is 1 by 2 pi root of LC. These expressions you need to know, kids. So resonant frequency F0 equals 1 divided by 2 pi root LC. First step, formula is written. Second step, substitution. So F0 equals 1 by 2 into 3.14, 0.01 into capacitance value 1 microfarad. So 1 into 10 power minus 6. Substitution is done. Third is simplification. Take it to be an assignment. Take your simple calculators. Simplify this. F naught is, when you simplify, 1592 hertz. See, in 3 steps, I have arrived at the value of resonant frequency. Now I have to arrive at the value of current in the circuit. IRMS value. So IRMS, we know, is VRMS by Z. Impedance. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ ಪುನಃ Z ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಂಡಿಡ್ದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, it is tedious. Then what do? My concept will help, because very clearly the problem says the circuit is at resonance. So I very clearly know, please do know this fact, at resonance always impedance is equal to resistance. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ 2-3 ಸತಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. At resonance Z is equal to R. So here, therefore, IRMS becomes equal to VRMS by R, or IRMS is 220 by 20. So nearly 11 ampere is the value of IRMS. Nodi? So simple. Next one. Certain data is given. This is an assignment problem for you all, but I will help you with the equations. Inductive reactance ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. XL 2 pi FL. ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಡೇಟಾನ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Capacitive reactance XC 1 by 2 pi FC. Impedance Z is root R square plus XL minus XC whole square. But now note resistance. Circuit has a resistance of 50 ohms. 0.3 Henry inductor of small resistance 2 ohms. They are in series. So total resistance is 50 plus 2, 52 ohms. Adan nenpitkolli. Current IRMS, as I told, VRMS by Z. Power factor, this is important. How do you represent power factor? Power factor is cos phi, which is R divided by Z. And phase difference, phi, this is simple. Cos inverse R divided by Z. So go on substituting the terms here. Easily you can solve the problem. So last problem for today's class. A resistance of 600 ohms, inductor of 0.4 Henry, capacitor of 0.01 microfarad are connected in series to an AC source of variable frequency. Resistance value, inductance value, capacitance value. Find the frequency of the AC source for which current in the circuit is maximum. Very nice. Current in the circuit is maximum. Also calculate bandwidth and quality factor for the circuit. I have been asked to calculate the frequency at which current in the AC circuit is maximum. For which frequency current in the AC circuit is maximum? That is what is called resonant frequency. Nenpitkolli, current in an AC circuit is maximum for resonant frequency. So again, we know resonant frequency is 1 by 2 pi root of LC. F naught is 1 by 2 into 3.14 into root. L is 0.4 Henry into 0.01 microfarad. So when we simplify, resonant frequency turns out to be nearly 2500 hertz. Use your calculators, simplify, students. Next, quality factor. How do I calculate quality factor Q? The expression says it is omega naught L by R. Please know Q, quality factor, is omega naught L divided by R. Omega is 2 pi F. Omega naught is 2 pi F naught. 2 pi F naught into L by R. And on substitution, this turns out to be 10.5. There is no unit. It is a factor, number. So 10.5. Now, how do I define bandwidth? Students, quality factor is also calculated as F naught divided by F2 minus F1. And this F2 minus F1 is called the bandwidth. So F2 minus F1, this is the bandwidth actually. So F naught by Q, 2500 divided by 10.5, which turns out to be 239 hertz. So here, simplifications I have left to y'all. So you see here, all 5 problems solved. Very simple. Just some expressions, concepts you know, you can solve it easily. In the next class, I come up with few more problems. Until then, have a nice time. Thank you.